get the job done. When it come to crunch time, I'm awesome. 3 seconds on the clock, you can call me. And my hands is where the ball be, nigga, I'm clutch. Clutch, 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 yeah, nigga, I'm clutch. Clutch, 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 yeah, baby, I'm clutch. Clutch, 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 yeah, baby, I'm clutch. Clutch, clutch, yes, clutch, 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 yeah, baby, I'm clutch.
Yo, 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 yo. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a good weekend, a good productive weekend. Welcome to this episode of the Antoine Spivey Show. I'm your host, the man with the plan with the cleanest ways in all the land, Spivey. And y'all see who I got with me, of course. My left, y'all right, top corner. My right, y'all left, top corner. Dar and Kellz the Truth in the building was good.
What up?
What's happening?
Chilling, man. How's everybody weekend?
Mine wasn't that great.
Yeah, mine either.
But other than that, I'm still alive. So that's the best thing in the world. You know.
Mine was good. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't expecting too much of nothing, probably as y'all to, was especially you, Dar. I got some. Me and you about to have a conversation, sir.
Bring it on.
Me and you will have a conversation.
I don't know nothing about this one. So
before we go any further, man, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel at the Antoine Spivey Show. Also, the Signature Series Network. With that being said, we got a lot we gonna get into today. We're gonna talk about the Browns falling to the Giants. We're gonna talk about the Minnesota Vikings, the Dolphins, Anthony Richardson, and whatever else comes to, as I always call it now lately, what's on our mind. And what's on our mind is this. What's on my mind is before I get started, Kellz. Do you got anybody playing tonight?
yeah,
No.
I got Travis Etienne, and
Okay,
I got the Bengals.
Let me ask you this. You just had your tight end play, right?
Huh?
You supposed to be focusing on getting ready to get this issue handed to you at 7 o'clock.
Focus on both.
But you busting moves seconds before we gonna air. Oh boy, man, get your mind together, man.
Oh, Trey. Okay, you know the reason why I did that? Because Trey McBride is in a concussion protocol, so I'm getting ahead of the game.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Again, ready for a hot little show, man. Let's get this started. Oh man, not a victory Monday for our beloved Cleveland Browns, man, but to me, a very disappointing Monday coming off the heels of Sunday's afternoon game against the Giants down at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Well, no, that ain't Cleveland Browns Stadium no more. Huntington Bank Stadium. My bad, I got to get used to saying that. Yeah, but before I get into what I got to say, it's people like you, Dar. I blame you year after year for the past 2 seasons. Since you've been on this show, you've been coming out at the beginning of the season. Man, the Browns this, the Browns that. Oh, by this time, they're going to be 5-1, 6-0. They're going to be dogging. Man, I'm trying to tell you something. I'm telling them, watch out for them. I mean, you was just, and every year I tell you, man, don't do that, man. You jinxing them. Every time you do that, things go wrong. Things go left. So, with that being said, I'm gonna ask you right now for the live audience, you know, mano y mano. Yeah, hold on. Let me go ahead and sip this with you real quick. My brother, can you please stop with the expectation for the Browns? Could you please stop saying what we gonna be at certain points?
Right, he can have
it. Don't never work out, man.
He can have expectation, but lower them a little bit.
Yeah, lower them a little bit, man.
Just lower them.
It don't never work out, man. It don't never work out.
Yeah, we got our ass handed to us.
We got our ass handed to us yesterday. With that being said, man, somebody, before I get to say what I got to say, please tell me what's on your mind from yesterday's game. Somebody.
First off,
yeah.
Let me say this.
Yeah, preach on, brother.
from a fan standpoint,
Okay.
and from an analytical standpoint,
Okay.
I
Okay.
tend to reach a little bit. I'll take that.
A little.
I'll reach a little bit.
A little.
I take that. But the team still have to go out and play. When you look at our team on paper, we should be and I try to only state where we could be, not necessarily solidifying where we should be or where I'm setting my expectations to. I'm staying where we could be, right? The Giants. But Daniel Jones, they paid this dude $100 million, man, and he was dirt trash last year. We made him look like an elite quarterback yesterday. How was that?
Big game plan.
Emerson don't know how to cover anymore. He was supposed to be one of the, nice comeback receivers. Comeback corners this year to have a solid season. Dude, you can't cover neighbors? I'll get into that a little bit more. But let's start with the offensive line.
Oh, we definitely talk about that because they suspect right now.
Suspect? They're not there.
Right.
They non-existent.
It's an APB out on them.
APB, it's a missing person report on them.
Mm-hmm.
They are non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
Not even Joe Flacco would have had enough time to
Joe
Flacco wouldn't even had enough time to get the ball out yesterday. Bro.
Hold up. Now, didn't I tell you? We knew coming to this season that offensive line was banged up. We knew all of this. But you, the man right there, sitting with that nice backdrop of his, sipping on that, I'm pretty sure, nice, what would you have, some cognac in there? What is that? Yeah, sipping nice.
It's some yak in here.
I tried to tell you, but no, once again, you setting that bar high expectations. But yeah, offensive line, man, is just like trash. Like, I know we got injuries on the line with Willis got injured yesterday. I know we was missing Conklin. Taylor got hurt. We've been depleted. Damn near all. You said who?
Hudson got hurt too.
Yeah, Hudson got hurt too. So we've been depleted, but
Let me run through these stats before we get to that. We score our opening drive off a fumble. There's a sign. There's a sighting of Deshaun Watson and Amari Cooper connecting for a touchdown. The stadium goes nuts. But we don't score no more until 11:33 of the fourth quarter. 4-14 on third downs, same as the Giants. They had 340 yards of total offense. Our defense was on the field the entire 3 quarters.
Mm.
Our offensive line gave up 8 sacks. You know what I'm saying? Hopkins missed a 53-yard field goal. That's unlikely of him. We had a number of things that didn't go our way yesterday that compounded on the ass kicking we took. Deshaun Watson's comment yesterday kind of had me baffled. They switched their game plan. Regardless of they switching their game plan or not, you adjust. That's what the coaches is here for, right? Coaches and offensive coordinators. They smell blood out there, man. Once you had a 4-5 man rush that was getting to Deshaun Watson, they was shark in the waters, bro. Shark in the waters. 8 sacks. It's proof in the pudding.
Well,
Steady tell me you cannot drop passes that's in your chest on
He let the
fourth.
ball get to his body.
you say what, Kellz?
He let the ball get into his body, and that's a never good thing with a wide receiver going on a slant. You cannot
Right,
let that ball get to
Exactly.
into your body.
Especially with them pads on, with them shoulder pads on.
Because as you see it, when he tried to catch the ball, his hand went down like this. It wasn't like he should have caught the ball like this or any type of other way.
Right.
The diamond
like that,
or the diamond or any other type of way, but you can't never let the ball get into your body.
Now, let me Dar, you just said something that I was gonna touch on anyway. You said making adjustments or whatever. Now, with us knowing how depleted the offensive line is, with us knowing how the Giants was coming at us defensively, Kellz, do you think it was on the coaching staff, Kevin Stefanski, Dorsey, or whoever, to come up with better schemes and better offensive plays, screen plays, jailbreak screens, quick slant plays or something to get Deshaun Watson and not just him, but that offensive line to some type of rhythm with each other to get the offense going. So how much of a blame do you put on the coaching staff for yesterday?
I put the blame on they was 60-40 to me.
All of it.
They were 60-40 to me. They made a couple of adjustments when they pulled on the left side. They started on the ball more. That's how we get into the game, and the defense started playing well. When I always, when you have a pass rush like that, and all they doing is bringing rush, you have to do a screenplay or some type of fast pace to get them tired. When they went no huddle, they was getting them tired. You can see the rushes was getting slowed down. But Deshaun also, this is on Deshaun too. Deshaun holds the ball too
long, man. Yeah. I'm surprised you ain't said that, Dar. I'm surprised you ain't hit that.
And too damn long. And I understand the offensive line. If you know that your offensive line is not going to block for more than 2 seconds, you need to have that. Or like he was doing before. Or use your leg. I'm an advocate for Deshaun Watson to use his leg. That's why we brought him in here to use his leg to play, to sometimes broken plays get the most. Off script plays is what Deshaun Watson do. So I feel as that he need to do a little bit more than that. I feel as though that the wide receivers need to get some type of separation, but on that fourth down play, when he trying to run for that first down, guess who he had wide open? He had Jordan Akins wide open on the very fourth down play.
Mm-hmm.
He had Jordan Akins wide open and in the flat, and he.
But what I always tell you, what be the first thing on running quarterback's mind? First thing on their mind is the run. It's the run. They not.
But he had Jordan Akins with an easy flat. I'm like, throw the damn ball. But it's a learning experience. The Giants came out to play. They was 0-2. They did not want to go 0-3. Malik Neighbors kind of surprised me because I didn't know Malik Neighbors gonna get off like that against the Browns. But mostly he got off on Martin Emerson. He didn't get off on Denzel Ward, moving him around.
Which brings me to my next point.
I don't know why the Browns didn't, shadow him with Denzel, but they got their own little thing. You know what I'm saying? Denzel gonna play that in. Martin Emerson gonna play that in. So other than that, the Browns almost came back. I saw some good things. I saw some bad things. I mean, it looked like Deshaun Watson's getting his rhythm with Amari Cooper. I liked that. Now Cedric Tillman got to catch the ball. They need to get Jerry Jeudy involved more.
They need a judge out there. Shit.
I mean, Jeudy more because I feel as though he can do more slant plays and more them bubble screens type plays. Other than that, the defense played as well as they can. I mean, they had a couple turnovers. You know what I'm saying? They only gave up 21 points when it looked like they were gonna give up more. That interception that was called back was a momentum breaker, because if Newsom didn't hit him over the top of the head, which was a questionable call, but okay, then that could have been a different tie of the game.
Yeah, but we can't keep blaming games on one particular play. It's a whole bunch of things that could have happened. Dar, you said that was your next point.
Adjustments. Schwartz, we prided ourselves on man defense last year. We went to that zone shit and got put out the playoffs first round. Martin Emerson. If you got Martin Emerson, you see him get burnt. I mean, everybody, you had 65, 70,000 people watch him get burnt. Multiple occasions. All right. When the defense come off the field, hey, we doing something different. Hey, I need safety over the top on this dude at all times. If I'm not pulling Denzel Ward over there to cover him one-on-one, I'm giving him a safety over the top at all times. And that's that. Martin, do your damn job. Period. Now, the defense was on the field the predominantly the whole game. What I will say is, when you got the New York Giants going basically from their own goal line in front of the dog pound, 89, 75, 89, 90-something yards, and then they score, and then the offense come back out and they go 3 and out, and you got to get right back on the field. Bruh, we just went 90-something yards with these dudes, bruh.
But also,
Myles Garrett beat up. Myles Garrett beat up his foot. Go ahead and sit down, Myles. We don't need your foot getting any worse.
I'm glad. I mean, and Kellz, I think I know why you're smiling. Because I know you're gonna try to bring up your boy. I'm gonna touch on that in a minute. But what was you about to say, Kellz?
I was about to say the MRI came out clean, so it depends on how bad it is. If it's real bad, then I say send him. But it's up, like I said, if it's not that, he was planning on it anyway. So I'm not advocating if it's real bad, then going. But MRI came back as clean. We'll just go see how.
There's no breaks, there's no fracture, so it's probably a severe sprain.
Let's see how practice is going, and let's see. Then in that case, then everybody should sit down.
Oh, here it come.
Everybody should sit down. In that case, shit. If he's cleared to practice, I feel as though he should play. If he's not cleared to practice,
what I need for you to stop doing sometimes, Kellz, is just because doctors or the team are clear, somebody be like, yeah, okay, he able to go out there and practice. So just because he's able to practice, he should be able and go out there and play the game just because he was able to practice.
Hold on. I know wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Wasn't you the one that said that it was the organization's responsibility to sit Baker when he had the bum shoulder and continued to play? Chose to continue to play after the doctors and everybody cleared him? And he shouldn't have been ran out of here. Myles Garrett still got 2 years on his contract. Do we sacrifice? Do we sacrifice? He got a bad foot, man. He got a bad foot, bro.
Yeah.
He got a bad foot.
Came into the season with a bad foot.
Go on and sit down.
Which was aggravated when he was playing. So you already had a bad foot. He just re-aggravated.
We know this.
He played on a bad foot in the beginning.
He had a bad foot after the first game.
So he re-aggravated.
Okay. So go sit down. Go sit down, Myles.
Now he got an MRI on it.
We got depth at defensive end. We got depth.
Ooh.
What we don't have is depth on that offensive line like that.
Okay. Like if Myles cannot play, I understand. But if he practice doesn't mean he's playing. If the coaching staff come and tell him he can't play, then he can't play. But if he practice during the week, either limited practice or some type of form of practice, Myles Garrett gonna play.
Because why do you feel like because the person practice that they are able to always play just because they get a little practice in? Why is that?
That's why that's why when you look.
I asked you. Why do you feel that way?
Tell you. If you practice, you can play in the game. Practice is for you to get to the game, to allow you to play in the game. That's why you practice. Once you practice, you can get into. That's why they say if this person can't practice by Friday, he's not playing. That's when you see all the people play, and you see when they come out, the dude had limited practice. That means he could have went through a walkthrough. He could have did anything. That means
I just seen a whole bunch of players. I just seen a whole bunch of players that had limited practice or practice and didn't play in the game. So I was just asking you why
because it was like a game time decision.
No, it wasn't no game time
decision. The coaching staff determined that they can't go play and when they warm up. So that's what I'm saying.
It wasn't a game time. It wasn't a game time decision when these situations have happened. But I was just asking you, why do you feel like just because somebody practiced, that doesn't mean they got to go out there and play just because they practice? But what do y'all think?
Okay, let me ask you.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Go ahead.
He looked real bad.
Let me say this one thing.
He looked real bad.
Let me just say this. Why practice? Why practice if you're not going to play the game? Ain't your goal is to play the game?
Maybe you're practicing to see if you're able to go out there to play the game.
So when you practice and you are able to go through all the work and everything, then you should play the game, right?
It all depends. What do you mean by go through?
Depending on the type of injury, Kellz. I mean, this is his foot we talking
about. A walkthrough is completely different from an actual full-blown practice.
Absolutely.
Right, and I understand that. But if he practice, if he practice and then he go to game time and he feel good during the warm-ups, that's when they decide if he gonna be active or not, right? So if you practice,
Kellz, I got a question.
Get into the game.
Kellz, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Here we go with this. I'm gonna put the scenario back to you. Here we go with another scenario, like 50% Baker versus 100% Case Keenum. We got 50% Myles Garrett and 100% Agbo Okonaro. I can't. Don't get me to say his name. If I had no Henry City, I ain't. You know what I mean?
Oh, but anyway, I call him Obo.
Yeah. So we got 100% Obo. We got 100% Obo and a 50% Myles Garrett. Who do you start?
I'll start Obo. Yeah, that's you try to paint this out like this.
I'm
this
not.
Is what you trying to
it's
say.
The same scenario.
No, all right, the MRI came back clean today, right? Meaning there's no structural damage. It's pain. It's pain tolerance.
That's fine.
There's
no structural damage.
Did he not? Did he? There's no structural damages, right?
But you
saying
no structural damages, right? You saying if he practice, he should play.
There's no structural damage, right?
Why not sit down and let 100% Obo play?
You rest your foot. You're not going. If an athlete can play a ball game, a game that they love, they gonna play it. It's the organization. It's the organization and the medical staff to prevent him from playing. You can ask any athlete. the first thing they're gonna say, if I'm 65 or 75%, I'm playing. Any athlete. Hell, Justin Herbert played on a high ankle sprain yesterday.
And again, how effective are you? How effective will Myles Garrett be at 50% with 1 foot?
50%
with a bad foot.
Who say he's 50%?
Versus, I'm just saying he only got 2 feet, right? One of them
bad. He was 50%?
It's both. For what I'm hearing, it's both feet.
So
right, and we're gonna start off with the MRI, and the MRI came back clean, and let's see how you feel during the week.
But you still got 100% elbow. You got 100% elbow. What's the issue? Sit down, Myles.
Okay, are you gonna worry about put like
this? Here's the thing: you're not gonna be effective. You're not gonna be effective.
You asked the wrong question.
No, I didn't.
This is the question. Will the offensive people be scared of Obo, or would they be more terrified of Myles Garrett?
The point you asked that question was for what?
Right. Well, because it all depends on what the offensive linemen don't know if he hurt or not. They don't know unless they've been. They read
the reports like everybody else is. Myles Garrett got an
but he's playing though.
You said what?
On, man.
So
Kellz,
I said he's playing
right now.
So he's playing. So no matter how y'all try to swing this, go ask an athlete if they can play,
regardless of whether he wants to play or not. How effective will you be with 1 or 2 bad feet in a game against the Raiders in Vegas, and it's gonna be 100 degrees out there? Come on, bro. Go on and sit down. Go on and sit down and relax.
What 100 degrees got to do with your feet? I can understand you saying running and all that, but 100 degrees don't got nothing to do with your feet.
I'm not. What I'm saying is it's gonna be 100 degrees out there. You already got bad. Hey, bro, you on bad feet. Go sit down somewhere. Stuck up some AC. Kick your feet up a bit.
The fuck? I just want to know where gonna hurt his feet. How gonna hurt his feet? Where he gonna get sunburned on the bitches? I don't know.
The 100 degrees wasn't the point.
Myles Garrett, I feel like if Myles Garrett is not 100%.
I would like for Myles Garrett to sit down for this week, heal up, and get back to 100%. Whatever that takes. Start
2 or 4 weeks.
You said 4 weeks.
2 or 4 weeks. If you really want them to heal up, that means shutting them down for the next 4 games.
That's fine. Come on, Obo.
See, Kellz will give a damn about no health. He feel like as long as you got a 1% in your body to go out there and play, you better get out there and play. I don't give a fuck if you break that leg.
It's the same scenario. It's the same scenario he tried to shy away from with Baker. I
never shy away from nothing.
Baker was nowhere near effective, and we still lost games. Why go out there? I don't give a shit about your heart. I don't give a shit about your competitive nature. I don't give a shit about none of that. Because at the end of the day, if you got a bad foot,
yeah, okay, he say that now.
You got a bad foot, you don't need to be out there, bro. You don't.
Okay, and once again, if you go by your medicals, and your medical team is telling he can play, and he said I can go, and if the coaching staff is not, or the medical staff do not take his hammer away, that person go choose to play. That's what it is.
I mean, nowadays, I would agree with you 100%, Kellz, if we were talking back in the days. Because one thing I would say and agree with y'all on, a lot of y'all do say, whether it's football or basketball, nowadays it's softer than what it was back in the day. Back in the day, they'd play through a broken neck if they had to. Nowadays, they know that. So if we were talking back in the days,
come out with big ass casts on their arms, man.
Right. So we were talking about back in the days, I would agree with that 100%. But nowadays, no, these motherfuckers ain't right, and they feel like they ain't right. They ain't playing, Kellz. You know that. If we talk about,
I know. Yeah, I know some of them, but I know majority of them might want to play. I mean, depend. Like what? Okay, what's going on with all these soft tissues injuries, all these hamstring pulls, all this because they're not training their body properly, right? You know, I don't know why all these soft tissues.
You can't help soft tissue injuries. Like, I mean, you really can't help injuries, period. Now,
shit, back in the day, they weren't getting as many hamstring pulls. It seemed like every week somebody pulled a hamstring.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny the fact of you said they're not taking care of their bodies. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not gonna completely say that's 100% why they are suffering these soft tissue injuries either. But I do agree with it a little bit. Nowadays, players do need to take the LeBron approach and take care of that body, man. Like my dude 40 still out here banging with these
25,
20 and 30-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I was surprised at Derrick Henry's diet. He spent $250,000 on himself.
Oh yeah, he keep his body right. You know what I'm saying? Like players who want to go for a long, would you say, Kellz?
I said that motherfucker 6'4", 240. That motherfucker hit that line, it's over.
that's a big boy, man. That's a big boy.
He don't eat before 5 o'clock, bro.
He fasting. No wonder you run so goddamn angry. The motherfucker hungry.
Ain't no fasting. That's every day. That's his thing. Ain't no fasting. He just don't eat before he might have an avocado or a banana. Before he, earlier in the day. But that's it.
That's crazy, man. That's called dedication. But nevertheless, man, the Browns falls to the Giants 21-16. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered for this team, offensive line wise, defense. Got to get back to playing.
Can I say this for the people real quick, cuz? I don't mean to cut you off. Yesterday's game was not Deshaun Watson's fault, man. I was listening to radio. I'm listening to the media. It wasn't solely on Deshaun. You have an offensive line that's playing like trash right now. Everybody is beat up. If Stefanski, if anybody deserve 100% blame, it's the coaching staff. Because you did not put Deshaun Watson, you did not game plan and put Deshaun Watson or the offensive team in a successful position. That means you calling rub routes. That means you calling screenplays. That means you calling slants. You might be calling the shorter throws so he could get the ball out a lot quicker. Do he hold the ball a little longer? Yes. But ever since we what was that, a 25-yard touchdown pass we scored on the first time? When we first scored, 25, about 30 yards. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Every play after that was called, those receivers were no more. They weren't even in a 10 or 15-yard radius for a short pass. Everybody was going out on quite a few of those plays. And some of those, even on some of those deep slants to the sidelines. So you give up 8 sacks. He got happy feet. He missed some throws. I ain't gonna lie, he missed a few.
It's just a lot.
Are we missing?
Huh?
Are we missing Callahan more than what we thought we was gonna miss him?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
But we already knew he was going with his son, man.
They could have blocked it.
Come on, man. Man. That man been here. That man been here a long time, man.
I said they could have blocked it.
They could have, but you don't necessarily do that to that man. His son get his first opportunity. He want to go coach with his son. That's just like paying. That's pretty much just paying homage, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Giving that Come on, man. What I will say is, what the hell is Mike Vrabel here for? Get your ass out there and show these what's happening.
He's a consultant.
I think he's just like some type of consultant or something, right?
Yeah, I don't care. Put the pads on, bro.
I hope he don't.
Nevertheless, man, it's a lot that the Browns organization right now got to clean up from top to bottom. Offensive, we got to get this offensive line together. Defense got to get together.
Quietly 3-0.
Huh?
The Steelers are quietly 3-0.
Hey, that's that Mike Tomlin effect. Again, Mike Tomlin,
coach of the year.
He's a coach. He's a coach.
Now I'm saying he go from coach of the year to this bullshit.
We just got some things to figure out, man, and hopefully we can get it figured out early and quickly, and not wait too late to get it done.
Man, we about to go play a angry ass Raiders team in Las Vegas.
Hey, I mean, again, you know, we lost the opener to Dallas. We went to Jacksonville, got that win, came back home and lost.
0-2.
0-2 at home. When we was one of the best home teams.
0-2 against the NFC.
Yeah.
East.
Hopefully we'll figure it out, man. So we got a game, like you said, against Vegas. We get this done and we get back on track. A team that's on track right now, the Minnesota Vikings, man. Like
they legit, bro.
They defense tops of the league, offense looking magnificent, led by Sam Darnold. Aaron Jones playing good football. Actually, he was playing good football from the last 5 weeks of last season up until this point.
That's my boy too.
Tell me what's on y'all mind. The Vikings really legit, or y'all expect for them to fall off?
I'm gonna have to see how the Sam Darnold injury now. You know, his knee is hurting right now.
Oh, they said
it's a bruise. He all right.
They said.
Oh, so he all right though. So he all right. His knee bruised. You don't want to see him, but all right. Anyway, I regress. But okay, but I feel as though Minnesota is legit for now. Sam McConnell, the coach, is a very good offensive coach. He putting Sam Darnold in position. Plus,
Brian Flores got that defense playing immaculate.
I'm about to get to him. Brian Flores is making Minnesota Vikings look like the old purple eaters, you know, and they blitz all the dang time. From the time he stepped on the field.
The way he scheme his blitzes, though. The way he just scheme
and you don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
But you don't know where it's coming from.
Facts.
You don't know if Harrison Smith about to blitz. You don't know if the linebacker about to blitz. You don't know if the corner coming off the corner. So he had CJ Stroud looking like a rookie out there. That's the first time I actually can say CJ did not look like a bona fide quarterback.
Man, they did the 49ers like this.
Yeah.
They did the Niners like this, the Texans like this, and who else?
Whoever they played first, they did like that. So they defense, I say they defense is legit. Their defense is totally legit. I like how I love the coach. I love the coach's schemes. I love his coaching scheme. How he do
wait
his.
Wait till Hockenson come back.
Oh yeah, and like Aaron Jones looked like he having a rejuvenated season. So I always like the Aaron Jones. So
Sean McVay tree.
So yeah, he from the Sean McVay. That's why he know offense. He was the offensive coordinator with Sean McVay over to the Rams. And so they legit for now, but let's see who. I mean, they played a good team in Houston. Who they played a great team in San Francisco. So they pretty much a legit team right now.
Talk to me, Dar.
I say they legit, but I will say over the next few weeks you're gonna start seeing teams coming to their own. You're gonna start seeing teams gel. You're gonna start seeing teams play a lot tougher than what we've seen in these first 3 weeks. Primarily because a lot of teams didn't have the type of preseason that they wanted, probably with having they ones out there. So over the course of the next few weeks, let's see. I'm eager to see how they get battle tested. Right now, they on fire. I mean, a 3-0 start, that's, you can't deny that. Are the Steelers legit? At 3-0, but
it's a difference.
It's a serious difference.
But both teams playing great defense. Both teams are playing.
And that's what you gotta have. Great
defense is the ones that carrying them more likely is their defense.
Oh yeah, the Steelers defense is carrying them.
Like Chicago.
Justin Fields not playing bad though. He's not playing bad.
No, offensively, they're not playing bad.
No, he's not playing bad at all. So I look for Russell, not to switch topics or switch lanes, but I look for Russell Wilson to sit a little longer.
No, he's gonna sit way longer than that. If Justin Fields keep winning, he ain't gonna even see the field. They're gonna trade his butt.
Back to the Purple People Eaters. They legit. We're gonna see, in a few weeks. It's gonna be mid-season. They right there with Detroit and Green Bay to bang out for the NFC Central.
Yeah, I feel like we can make this all a clean sweep. I feel like they legit right now too. They might be legit for the rest of the season. We talked about Brian Flores and the way he got them playing defense, his defensive schemes, the way he disguised them certain man coverages, certain man zone coverages, also some of his blitz coverages is immaculate. Sam Darnold, we was going into this season talking about, especially when it came out in the fantasy, of if anybody wanted to pick Justin Jefferson for fantasy because of the quarterback situation in Minnesota. And Sam Darnold came in and
no choice.
You said what?
No, he might put up his head like
I had a choice. I wasn't gonna let him slide by though. Not to y'all. Y'all was sharks in the water. But it goes to show that you put any quarterback in the right system, the system he feel comfortable with, plays he feel comfortable being called, giving him that luxury of being able to see the field, recognize his blitzes, recognize his reads, being able to call audibles at the line, stuff like that.
I think the only thing that held Sam Darnold back though, for real, was injury.
He was with the Jets.
I ain't gonna say that. Like the Jets, man. Listen, the Jets then was in the whole fluctuation of this right. I think it was really more or less his injuries. He stayed injured a lot. Like you remember coming out of college, man. Like he was considered one of the best quarterbacks that had one of the best arms coming out of college.
Yeah. Him and Josh Allen.
His talent was there. It's just that he could never stay healthy. And I think, and it's crazy we say that because he just suffered a knee injury that came back to be cool. Like he ain't about to miss no time. Cause I don't want to hear nothing about no injury. Everybody play. It's a difference between hurt and injured. So I think they are legit. I think their defense is going to stay, bar any injuries, significant injuries. I think their defense is going to stay legit, led by Brian Flores. Offensively, I think Aaron Jones is going to be the key to that offense. I mean, we all know what Justin Jefferson is going to do on any given night, the best receiver in football. But even though I know they got Ty Chandler, which is a great backup back, Aaron Jones, if he can stay healthy and continue to be out there producing the way he's producing, that's going to keep a lot of defenses on their toes and not being able to just play or blanket of Justin Jefferson, because now you got to account for the run game, which is going to bring up safeties, which you would incorporate the play action, which Justin Jefferson strived on that a lot last year, even with Kirk Cousins. So, yeah, the Vikings legit. I like the Vikings and the way the NFC North is looking right now. We got the Vikings 3-0, the Packers 2-1.
Chicago 0-3.
Chicago 0-3. Vikings 3-0. The Packers 2-1, and Detroit 2-1. It's going to be a very, very, very tight, tough division. But I'm gonna stick to what I said at the beginning. Good as the Vikings are going, I'm gonna still take Detroit to squeak out and win that division this year. But
I think Detroit will win it too.
Yeah, but the Vikings are dead. Jordan Love is hurt. Jordan Love expected. They thought he was gonna play this week, so it might be a possibility.
Willis went up there and balling.
You said who? Malik Willis?
Yeah. Tennessee. He up there balling.
He got his revenge game on.
Well, I always say revenge games are the best game because you play a little bit harder. Yeah, because you want to prove your worth.
He won 2 weeks in a row, ain't he?
Who?
Yeah, but this week Malik Willis was throwing the ball.
He went off this week. Yeah, he was balling this week.
It wasn't like last week.
Nah, he was balling this week. He really wants them boys to know, like, yeah, y'all messed up.
You did this to me. You picked
right.
Will Levis.
That's what Jimmy Butler said. Y'all picked the bias hairs over me.
Right.
The bias hairs over me.
Right.
That's what Malik said. Y'all picked Will Levis over me.
Nah,
look, who got the dub? So, nevertheless, man, like, yeah, the Vikings legit might be the best team in the NFC. I ain't gonna go far and say the best team in the NFL because you still got my homeboys and them Chiefs, which I'm not about to get on them. I feel like, you know,
they're the luckiest team in the NFL.
The luckiest team in the NFL.
They're the New England Patriots.
And so it was you that we was talking about, far as saying how they the new version of the Patriots getting all the lucky calls because everybody want to see them win. So
because lucky calls and no calls.
Let me just say this, and then we can move on. The same call that Cincinnati got when he went over the back was the same thing that Cook did to Kyle Pitts for that touchdown. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same damn thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't called.
Won't call it all. So I don't know. We'll see. Another team that's in. I thought the Browns was in disarray. It's another team, the Miami Dolphins. Sorry, Blaze, if you're watching. Them boys looked horrible yesterday. Tua, a concussion, now on IR. Don't know if we'll be seeing him at all again this season. Me personally, I don't think he should. Me personally, I think he really needs to think about his health. More or less over football. But with that being said,
started, man.
I'm done on that conversation.
With that being said,
I learned how not to get baited. I'm learning how not to get baited.
Yeah, ain't no getting baited. You just don't like hearing the fact. Look, see,
he
put the bait out there for us. He put the bait out there for us. Yeah, that's what you just did. Can the Dolphins win another game? Looking at how they played yesterday.
No.
Without Tua being out there as their quarterback. Kellz, who's on your mind?
No. The thing with them, now they backup quarterback hurt. Skylar Thompson hurt.
Boy,
it wasn't like Skylar Thompson was gonna do anything as a quarterback. And we saw that movie last year, and the movie still the same.
Mr. Positivity bringing negative on somebody.
No, but you can see a quarterback, and you can see a quarterback who don't have it. I mean, you can see some throws you be like, damn, and then you be like, man, who is he thinking? Like, who was he throwing the ball to when he threw the deep ball to Tyreek Hill? That's how I feel
about you and your fantasy GM skills. You just can tell when some people got it and some people don't. Then you look at some of their moves like, that you just described yourself. But I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
And that's a great thing. What I was about to say, I think my GM hat is thinking that Miami should go out and get a quarterback because Tim Boyle is not going to be that quarterback neither.
Ryan Tannehill sitting out there.
Yeah, you got Tannehill, and then you got Russell Wilson in Pittsburgh. So
I can see that trade happening.
If I'm Miami, I will try to go because what do Russell Wilson do the best? Throw the deep ball. To throw the deep ball to Tyreek, Waddle.
I can see that happening.
Everybody. So I feel as though they should go out.
Y'all really think Russell? Not saying he the answer like that for them, but y'all really think Russell be facts. Can't argue that.
Better than Tim Boyle.
Can't argue that.
Hey, listen,
and he better than Ryan Tannehill.
Don't nobody owe him nothing. He's still on the Broncos He's still on the Broncos payroll.
You probably could get him for a 4th round pick or less.
Perfect situation for Steelers because he might not play behind. You know, as long as
he's not going to play.
As long as old boy keep playing and they keep winning, Mike Tomlin's not going to put Russ out there.
No, he definitely ain't.
If I'm Miami, I'll be calling Pittsburgh up right now. Let me get Russell Wilson. So I can, because the one thing Russ can do is this. He can throw the deep ball. And what is Tyreek especially? The deep ball. He can throw that. He also can manage the game better. He also can get Antoine and all them boys involved. And Russ didn't have a bad year last year. I don't know why people thought he had a bad year.
No,
he only threw 6 interceptions last year with 27, 26 touchdowns. That is not a bad year for no quarterback. And that's in a situation when the quarterback didn't like him. Then the coach didn't like him. So
he was an overpaid brother to Sean Payton.
I like that, an overpaid brother to Sean Payton.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna try to put race in that, but
look at the situation for what it really is.
No, they clapped heads when they first got in. We first got coached. They clap heads. So I don't feel it's that, but if your point, okay. But they should go out and get Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I think it's a wrap. If Tua don't play for the rest of the season, man, the Dolphins might not win another game unless it be a situation where they playing somebody and the team they playing ain't really got nothing to play for. Maybe they clinched a playoff spot already and they just resting their players to prevent any injuries. But without Tua out there, man, like unless they're gonna get a proven veteran quarterback like a Ryan Tannehill, the Russell, that scares me because Russell just scares me lately. Period. Even though I agree with you, Kellz. He didn't have a bad season last year. Russ just scared me. But unless they could get a veteran quarterback that really know,
that's the only person they can go get.
What to do in such situations?
Ryan Tannehill already had his Miami treatment, didn't he? Wasn't he with Miami for a minute?
That was a different organization. He got drafted by Miami. That was a different organization. He played 7 years for Miami, 7 or 8. So he had a good tenure there, but it didn't work out. You talk about other quarterbacks. It's really it's only 3 quarterbacks out there that I feel that can help Miami. It's Russell, possibly Jameis Winston, and maybe if they play Tyler Huntley because he's on a practice squad. I'll bring up Tyler Huntley. That's the only because you bringing out Tim Boyle, which we already know what Tim Boyle is.
What about your boy Flacco, Dar?
Or go ask Flacco, the Indianapolis Colts.
Nah, man, I want him back here.
Let
Jameis go to Miami, and we bring Flacco back here.
I think Jameis is strive in Miami though, because again,
I think so.
What you just say, Kellz? He like to throw the deep ball, and we got Tyreek. Hell, even Waddle for that matter. We can't forget about the speed of Waddle, who can stretch the field as well. And
right, they need a quarterback who got a strong arm and who got some type of accuracy on the deep ball. And if it'll be a disservice if Miami organization they go out and try to get a quarterback.
I agree.
You wasting all that dang on talent.
I agree.
Absolutely. Tyreek Hill, come on to Cleveland.
Tyreek is not coming.
Dar.
There you go again. There you go again. What? We ready to get our wide receivers. You think we're gonna get Tyreek Hill?
But he about to look at this situation and be like, man, nah, I'm good. One more quarterback. I want to touch on
Amari about to be 30. This probably his last season. Come on, Tyreek.
Another quarterback that had a lot of hype coming to this season. One drafted him, you know what I'm saying, in the fantasy because they was drinking the Kool-Aid, or either that or they thought they knew nothing. I had to clear my throat. But Anthony Richardson.
It don't pan out.
What is wrong? What is wrong with Anthony Richardson this season? And do y'all still believe in Anthony Richardson hype? Dar, real quick, holla at me.
Number one, he coming back off an injury. Number two, he coming back off an injury. And he hasn't played in quite some time. So, I checked out the highlights of the game. He's very inconsistent right now. But
he only 50%.
He's very inconsistent right now. I peeped out some of the highlights and stuff like that, low lights. Passes he did make versus passes, he just like errant interceptions way over the receiver's head. I mean, he's very inconsistent right now. But as Kellz would say, he does have Jonathan Taylor, who 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. It's kind of shadowing, Anthony Richardson's transgressions. So he got to knock the rust off, man. Can he get back to being what everybody thought he was going to be?
He only had
more than likely, he's still young. But I think the Colts have a pretty decent squad. But he's definitely gonna have to knock the rust off.
I think what Anthony Richardson is going through right now is the same thing that Lamar Jackson went through when he first came to the league. What was his big his big con? His accuracy, his ability to throw the ball and throw it accurately. I think that's what's going on with Anthony Richardson right now. Coming in, we all knew he had the talent with his legs. That's what his threat really come in, that the ability for him to get out the pocket and move and move with his legs, another running quarterback. So I think what's going on with him right now is, I do agree. He is coming back off an injury. And I also feel like right now he's going through the Lamar Jackson syndrome, which is coming out. He was never really a good, accurate passer. Even though I feel like Lamar have got better over time, year after year. His accuracy have got better, and it's shown in his passing percentage, his completion percentage. So I think, again, like you said, Anthony Richardson is still young. So I think that would be he would have the ability to have that come upon him or whatever, or really work on his mechanics. But I think right now he's just going through the Lamar Jackson syndrome, which is he's just got to learn how to be accurate with the football throwing it upfield. That's why you see receivers like Pittman so far having the type of season that he having to start off not so good, which I told you, Kellz.
Beginning of the year. Okay.
I told you again. I told you why that was happening. So for me, that's what's wrong with Anthony Richardson. Kellz, take us out.
All right. What's wrong with my boy, which is this?
He's
not running the ball as much as he was. He only had 4 starts his rookie year. This is 7th start as an NFL quarterback. His accuracy is off. He only completing 50% of his passes. But they still 2-1. So he must be doing something.
I need that, Dalton. My bad. I got one from Cook and one from Dalton. Go ahead.
So I feel as though that he needs to work on his accuracy and play this game. Meaning, for now, try to run the ball, throw the little screen passes. He can throw the D ball now. The D ball is the one that, because he like 10 for 20 with 214 yards.
He can sling.
So he D ball, Alec Pierce and all them. But to get that offense running right, he has to start throwing an intermediate pass better.
Yeah. Hopefully, again, like Dar said, Dar made a great point. He's still young, so he got time to develop that and get that better, as far as like his ability to throw the ball upfield and be accurate with it. Hey man, great conversation today, y'all. I like that. Kellz, I'm proud of you. You didn't
bait nobody into any argument.
Bait nobody into none today, man. Congratulations to Kellz, man. Kudos, Kellz. I appreciate everybody that tuned in on the Citrus Series Network as usual. Also on YouTube. Don't forget to
Hey, is Gesicki starting for Cincinnati tonight?
Gesicki, yes. But bad time for you to pick him up because T. Higgins back tonight. I'm just saying. Bad time for you to pick him up. If you would have picked him up last week, that'd be cool. But T. Higgins back now. What might be in your favor is they don't know how many snaps T. Higgins is going to take or going to be involved in tonight. He's on the snap count.
Well, I'm still up for the week anyway.
They don't know, but
I think I done won this week. So
you might have won. You know what I'm saying? But you should have waited. I mean, you should have got Gesicki last week. But it was a nice idea to have again. Appreciate everybody on the Citrus Series Network.
Anybody want DeAndre Swift?
Nah, I'm good.
You can waive him.
Yeah, for you just got there talking about sharks. For people like Kellz to be up all night, wait for you to drop him so you can pick him up just like he was 30 seconds before the show, making roster moves for players he ain't even about to play today. Hey man, y'all have a great rest of y'all Monday evening.
Hey man, you need to holler, man, because we need to talk, man.
Who?
Me and you, because I got to. Hey man, something ain't right, man, because on game day I can't do nothing.
What you mean?
Well, prior to game day, like I can't do nothing. I can't move how I want to move.
What you mean move how you want to move?
Like,
you trying to substitute people?
No, waiver player. I know how to substitute, but
all you got to do is drop them. It says drop.
I don't want to drop them because of sharks like you.
Oh,
what you talking about?
Hey, y'all be safe, man. We gonna catch up with y'all Wednesday. For myself, Dar, and Kellz, man. Y'all have a great Tuesday, man. Productive Tuesday again.
Browns come back 2-2, man.
Hopefully we get it.
Hey,
come back 2-2.
Oh, by the way, next week I'll be live from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah,
that's what's up. We gonna catch you live.
At least I think so, because I got a 9-hour layover out there, bro. Coming back from Vegas. So
that's right. You is going to the game. Hey y'all stay safe, man. Don't forget subscribe to the YouTube channel. We out of here, y'all. Deuces.
Peace.